Okay. We're up and running. This is the behind the scenes analysis lyrical beat genius whatever the fuck for Hentaiwave.
Oh, this is the one for Hentaiwave?
Yeah, because the
Well,
uh yeah.
uh,
What?
uh, what the fuck is the Hentaiwave? You keep saying it in the
Okay,
lyrics
yeah.
like the to reference to this
I
thing called.
don't
See,
know.
so for context, I have this SoundCloud page called
Yeah, that's
Demetria
why.
where I make vaporwave, and I put just the word Hentaiwave in my bio in my description because it's like vaporwave with like themes of sexuality, and I use like
Yeah.
anime imagery and aesthetics. So it's like I'm like Hentaiwave, whatever. You know what I mean? And
uh
Insight Zoidberg steals my word without knowing what I meant by hentai wave
because
and creates his own meaning.
because hentai.
He's like,
Okay.
I listen to your song, and you're like, baby step into the hentai wave. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck is the hentai wave?
Hentai.
It's not a
Okay,
wave.
so
It's a
it's because
genre of music.
okay, so because Hentaiwave, I was gonna make the EP called Hentaiwave because it was rapping over. I was just gonna make it rapping over Affinity, and then I had a,
Which
and then
is
I,
which is a which is the
yeah,
beat tape that I
that's
made,
your,
which is all
yeah,
vaporwave.
uh-huh. And so I decided that I was gonna make that. And then one day I was like, actually no, because it would be perfect if I made like an EP that's like a sequel to like Arrogant Sad Boy. And I already had the Hentaiwave track done, and I already finished the Hentaiwave cover, and I was like, yes, I love it. And I wanted to make the whole album around kind of the themes of the Hentaiwave track. So I was like, why don't I just name it Hentaiwave? I can't come up with a better name. And then I made two tracks that have nothing to do with Hentaiwave, and the Hentaiwave in the context of track 1 and 4 doesn't make any sense at all and has no meaning.
So there's no meaning behind the hentai wave.
No, I could probably come up with one.
So
But
when you say baby step into the hentai wave, what does that even mean?
I
Literally
think
nothing.
I meant just like being have not caring about anything besides your love.
But what does that have to do with hentai or wave?
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with either.
Okay
um,
then, awesome.
but yeah, so the first, I guess we can talk about what inspired you to make the Angel Wings, which is the beat
The
for
Angel Wings
Hentai
beat?
Wave. Yeah.
Imma just be real, man. That was I made that while I was under the influence of my, my romantic feelings for this person at my school, who I no longer have romantic feelings for because fuck them, and their one of their internet usernames was Angel Wings. Like,
Oh,
one of their
okay.
Instagram pages was called Angel Wings, and I was like, "Oh, I'll make a song called Angel Wings, and they'll see," or whatever, and it was just a beat, it was just an instrumental. I was gonna do a rap version, but, I just didn't for no reason.
I
Um, it was
well,
essentially just supposed to be like I also, like, made that, though, while thinking about, like, my childhood and, like, the time I spent with my family and, like, just it's you're supposed to, like, listen to that beat and, like, think back about, yearning for the past, and that's kinda what the theme of the beat was, but I ended up, like, sort of switching that theme later on as I started to feel for this person, as I finished the track, and I named it Angel Wings after them because I started to think about them when I listened to the song. But
mm.
fuck them. Fuck that piece of shit. I hate you. I'm happy with my girlfriend. She's so much better than you are. Nasty slut.
Okay, I hope your Angel Wings story doesn't become the outcome of the rain track. Uh
The outcome of the Rain track?
yeah, because I made the rain
What do you
track.
mean?
My rain song is the same, like, but I made it for you know who. And
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
I hope
well,
that
the thing
doesn't
is,
happen.
I don't I don't care about that person anymore, and I hope they die. They're a stupid bitch, so fuck them.
Yeah, but that might happen eventually with me too. I mean, you obviously did while you were making it. I'm saying I hope that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's true.
happen. Um,
This is
well,
very true.
yeah. So I guess I'll do my analysis of the lyrics that I don't even know the meaning of, I guess. Um, Baby step into the
You write
hentai
down all
wave.
your lyrics?
Yes, they're all of my lyrics are on in the descriptions of all my stuff, aside from the full EP thing. Uh, don't be careful no more about how you behave. Sometimes I wonder if my life is worth the days, but then I spend time with you and find my time's worth a save. See, the thing is, um, I mixed the vocals kind of low because I really hated these lyrics. uh, and I think that, like, sometimes I wonder if my life is worth the days, but then I spend time with you and find my time's worth the save, and it just like speeds up at the end for no reason. Uh, and then I wish I didn't have to do nothing else besides have fun with you, hon. No time to dwell on the shit that clogs up my head every day. And then my favorite, possibly the best lyric in the whole album. Why is this living shit so damn gay?
You used gay as an insult, you're canceled.
Oh my
It's
god,
over.
no. No. It was all satire, guys. It was all satire. Can't get mad at me if it's
Satire of
satire.
what?
Satire of people saying gay is an insult.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what you meant.
Yeah, I'm off the hook. Um, everything's falling apart around us. All people can seem to do it is disgust, but at least I have you, at least I have me, and really I think that's all either of us need. Baby step into the Hentaiwave. So all these lyrics I made at like 3 a.m. I was super snappled, and I was like trying to find a beat that I could rap over. And so I was just like looking into like every single one of your SoundClouds to find a beat that inspired me. And I
Yeah,
listened
because
to
I'm the only person that's not gonna get mad if you just jack my beats off of my SoundCloud.
I've jacked like 70% of the beats from my first album off of SoundCloud that were from you.
I think at least 3 how many fucking tracks are on that one? Like 6?
10.
10. And you used like what?
One, two, three.
Like at least like 4 or 5 of my beats.
On that album there was only three. It was Sad Boy Forever, Identity Issues, and then Human Hip Hop
Human
Machine.
Hip
I
Hop
used the other
Machine.
beats. Yeah. I think depending on how quickly the Hentaiwave analysis goes on, I think we might be able to analyze all of the tracks that that have your beats on Arrogant Sad Boy. Yeah. So and I was like, okay, and this affinity your affinity tape truly captivated me. I listened to it like 7 times and I cried a bunch, and I was
Thank
like,
you.
I need to make I need to make this real. And so I was just started thinking about, you know. And I was like, whoa. Yes. And I just looked through all of
Yes.
our and I was like, okay, I need to put every single one of my thoughts into this thing. And so I just came up with this like super long sentence, and I had to cut out like half the lyrics, and it still just randomly speeds up at the very end for no reason. Uh
Yeah.
and when I was mixing it, I tried to make it sound kind of like I had the image of like floating like underwater, and you're like listening to this. So I wanted to make it sound like it was like underwater. And I think I did okay. and I also mixed the vocals
What do you
really
mean
well.
by make it sound like you were underwater?
Be- you know
Just the
when
themes or
like when you have like a filter that you know those music filters that make it like underwater filter where it sounds like it's playing underwater.
yeah?
I tried to make it sound like that.
Why is Hentaiwave under R&B and soul on
Because
SoundCloud?
I was really snappled once again and I was like, well, I don't think of this as a rap song. So what is the main influence to this? And while I was writing it, while I was writing the track, I was really thinking for some reason it reminded me of like Last Christmas by George Michael. And I was like,
Oh?
well, what genre is that under? We need to make that the genre. And it was under R&B and soul. And I was like, well, that obviously needs to be the genre.
Obviously, of course.
Yeah.
So you really liked Affinity, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Have you listened to the bonus track from Affinity?
What is is the bonus track from the in the SoundCloud thing?
It's not in the album, it's uploaded separately
Oh,
as the
let me
bonus
see.
track.
Let me see. Let
The
me look
song is
at the.
called "Shake That Ass."
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
listened
that
to
one's
that. It's pretty.
that one's a banger.
Yeah.
Best song on the album. Like, I released the album and I made that song literally, like, 10 minutes after I released the album, I'm like, "Fuck it, bonus track,"
That sounds like
because it,
the
like, fits so well
that's
in there.
like the opposite of my bonus track because I was like right when I conceived the idea of doing an album, I was like I need to make a bonus track. And what possibly could be the bonus track besides a cover of Weed Hit the Spot When You Rockin' on My Thing, Baby,
Oh?
which is like
That was your idea for a bonus track?
yes. And it's on the Bandcamp if you download the album.
Okay. And this
I
is not
sent it.
on the
I
other
sent it to
platform.
you. I sent it to you like right when I made it, and you were like, "What is this?"
Oh, that one.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
just me banging on my table, going, "We're spinning around, we're spinning around." That's the bonus track.
Oh, I didn't realize that that actually made it on the album.
Okay, and then the next track is like my favorite song I've ever made. Wasted. What propelled you to make the
Wasted.
the LGBT beat?
I don't even remember making that beat. I just remember that. So here's the thing, that is an old beat. Like, I made that
Really?
beat probably, like, 2 years ago,
Mm.
and, I don't know, I was just
It's
making a
like
bunch
my
of funk
favorite
beats
beat
like
you've.
that.
It's like my favorite beat you've ever made. It's like my favorite thing
I
ever.
fucking hate that song. It's trash.
I. What are they saying in the sample? I can never make that out.
Oh, god, I don't remember. There's a lot of all I can hear is the N word a couple times. It's just some, like, sample from some, like, '90s Memphis rap song. I don't even remember
Okay.
what song that was. Wait, no,
All
no, I
right.
think it was from it was a sample of a song that had a sample. So there's a song called
Oh.
"Fuck DJ Squeaky" by DJ Paul, and that was, like, one of the samples that song used the sample kinda like how I use the song in this.
Okay.
The sample in this song, like, just like they sample, like, a rap thing for the hook, and I sampled that song which had a sample, and I don't know what the sample sampled, so I don't know who that is rapping, but it's from, DJ Paul, "Fuck DJ Squeaky."
Okay. So I was on the the inspiration for this song was I was on my computer. It was I was completely shrouded in darkness, and I was looking through your SoundCloud again, and I had heard
Of
the
course. That's your
LGBT
favorite thing to do in the middle of the night when you're feeling depressed. You
yeah
just go on Demigloom's SoundCloud and look for
yes
beats to steal.
yes um and so the LGBT beat I had heard previously, and I was like, this is not very good. I don't know if I want to use this. But when I listened to it the second time, I was like, this is the most banger rap beat I've ever heard. I love this so much. This is my favorite. And so I was, for some reason, the whole day, I had the lyrics, some would say I'm wasted, some would say I'm gay, in my head the entire day. And I was like, well, that works perfectly over this beat. And I found out recently, I realized that this beat has the same exact flow, the hook has the same flow as Sailor Boys, which I just
Sailor
released
Boys.
today. Which is the I'm
Which one?
chilling with
Which
the
one did you make
sailors.
first?
I made Sailor Boys first. I was
Oh my god,
just
you actually released Sailor
I
Boys?
released it today.
That was so bad.
I
That was a
know.
joke, right?
It was a joke. Yeah. It's going on
My
my
my favorite lyric is you were like, "Chilling with
chilling
my
with
homies, I'm chilling with the crew, chilling with
chilling with
Jerusalem, I'm chilling
Jerusalem,
with the
chilling with the
Jews."
Jews. Yeah. That's going on my
Insight is he is Jewish, by the way, so you can't
yeah.
cancel him
Mhm.
for saying that.
And that's on my that's going to go on my unfunny shit that gives me a headache thing that I'm doing, along with
I'm
cute
gonna
rap.
steal your idea.
Okay. Over along with cute rap, which is gonna be over your blind GF beat, and incel core diatribe, which was the second song I ever posted. Um,
Incel Core Diatribe. That song
yeah.
was not that great.
I recorded a music video for that.
With you in it, like
Yes, with me.
you have to post that.
Well, I was about to edit it, and I was trying to upload it to Google Drive because it was all taken with my phone camera, and I was trying to upload it to Google Drive, but all of the files combined were like 40 gigs because I
Yeah.
like recorded a video for like every like word in the song because I thought it would be funny.
You're gonna like mash it up.
Yeah. uh and
That's unfortunate.
and so I was never able to. But if I ever get like a hard drive thing, cuz I got a hard drive on Amazon like 3 months ago. And it was like some Chinese 1 terabyte hard drive for like $10 and I was like, "Yes! Perfect." And unfortunately it doesn't actually it connects to my computer, but it doesn't actually make a hard drive. It's very sad. But yeah, wasted. Some would say I'm wasted, some would say I'm gay, some would say I'm predator, some would say I'm prey. Pretty direct. She's not helping me get through these 365 days. This was
Who's she?
hmm, the same person from Hentaiwave and
Oh,
Rain.
everyone knows who it is. I hope you realize that. Like, I figured it out in 2 seconds.
Okay. You got me. It's Demigloom. Okay, she's not helping me get through these
Oh my god,
365.
me?
You found
Yeah,
out.
I'm not giving you enough free beats. I'm not helping you get through these 365 days.
Yep. You need to give me more 3 beats. Yep. She's not helping me get through these 365 days. This was because, uh, in, I was thinking during that day, like, I was listening to Hentaiwave, and it was like, that's basically all about how you're like carrying me through my life. And I was like, actually my life still sucks. It's not helping very much. Uh so I put that in, and then I don't know if this is a game that I want to play. And then that gets repeated. I'm wasted as fuck, homie. Man, I got the game's worst damn teeth, which is obviously Anthony Flanthony. Um I locked up my fucking money and right now I'm too drunk to breathe. Real story. Cause I have an
You
ATM.
locked up your money in what?
I and right now I'm too drunk to breathe. Uh, I was
Damn.
I had an ATM. I have like an ATM machine for like babies, and I had like $300 in it, and I knew it didn't work if it closed, but I was like snappled, and I decided just like to, and I was like, whatever, I can close it, shut, it's fine, it's never, whatever. And then I kept trying to open it back up, and it just never worked. So I have $300 that are gone forever. There's no
Can't
like,
you just break it?
I can break it, but my parents uh have expressed that they would get very mad if I did. And there's no like screwdriver thing on it. So I just can't open it. Um and then so it looks like that money's just locked up forever and I'll never be better. My deader setter is wetter than that good old heated sweater. Um Deader setter is wetter is just like is supposed to be about like how I'm in debt, but I'm obviously not in debt. I just needed something to rhyme with better, wetter, and sweater and everything. Wetter than that good old heated sweater. I forgot what track it was on. Oh, it was Fruity Bass. In the first bar I go, you'll never be better, you're like a sweater in heat. Um Least we're together, and whether I'm on the tether is just a second thought. On the tether is obviously it's used in more than just this, but where I got it from is Waves at Dawn, live in my room, which is pretty uh pretty great song.
That is pretty great.
Uh because I just got what I've been striving for years. Album's finished, but the tears never stopped. Which I was thinking, like, well, I'm not very happy right now, but it's because I don't have the sense of accomplishment. When I finish the album, then I'll be happy. And then I finished the album, and I was like, I felt like a weird sense of, like, um, disappointment. Like, I
Yeah.
expected to be, like, insanely relieved and be like, yes! And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it's out then. Um, I can't even be
Yeah,
happy
my
with.
album's out and nobody listens to it except
Yep.
Demigloom.
I can't even be happy while jerking off. Pretty direct. Someone was saying West is the yeah. Someone saying West is someone say gay. Someone saying predator. Someone say prey. And then this wasted ocean is truly frozen. I'm pretty sure that's also a reference to Waves at Dawn live in my room where Trixie goes if this ocean is truly frozen. I think that's where it's from. And I seem to have been chosen for what blows, flows, and transposen in this Rosen pile of shit. Um, this is talking about how I got I have a flow, I guess, because I have a flow technically. Uh,
This is true.
everything blows, so I've been chosen for what blows. And transposen. I think I don't think this is actually the meaning of transposen, but I think it means like uh in like connected, which doesn't really
That is not what
make sense.
transposed
I
means.
don't know what transposen means. It just rhymed and I was like, okay. Rose and pile of shit, which is talking about the earth because it's a pile of shit and it's covered in roses. Can't tell no one suck my dick if every single one's better and their art is more damn lit. It was originally just art is more lit.
Damn lit.
But when I was recording it like threw me off because the previous time because I was doing it in like a weird flow that didn't really make that much sense. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, anyways, I don't know what that was about.
Is your mother like screaming at you?
Yeah. uh and
We can
then
we can all hear it.
I had it muted in the uh in the video
You
that
had
I
your
made.
mom muted?
No, I had it muted in OBS. I had my mic muted.
Your mom muted in OBS? What did you
No,
have
my
muted in
mic
OBS?
muted. I muted myself in
Oh.
OBS for a few seconds.
Ah,
If every
understandable.
single one's better and their art is more lit, uh because
Litter, more damn
litter
lit.
damn lit because um I was thinking, like, I made all these tracks about how I'm better than everyone else, but I'm not really better than anyone. I'm better than some
Yeah?
people, but I'm not better than
You're
everyone.
better than, Kodak Black. You're better than, Lil Pump. You're better than a lot of rappers.
Yeah,
And you're a
yeah.
lot better than a lot of YouTubers.
You don't say.
You're so much better than this guy named Riley that has this YouTube channel where he tries to make video essays and it's just really bad. Your channel is so
Yeah.
much better than his.
Mhm. Uh, I'm that big dig prig twig wasting up yo town. I
What does
was,
it mean to waste up yo town?
cause I'm like fucking it up, but I'm also
Wasting
wasted.
up your town? So you're wasting up your town by
Yeah,
fucking it up while wasted.
yeah.
That doesn't
And,
make very much sense.
and this is, I can't tell if this is the worst or the best bar on the album. Call, call me John Wayne, bitch, because I'm a killer clown.
Uh, that's pretty bad.
It's really bad, but it makes me so happy and I love it. I
Yeah,
forgot to
I don't
mention
know.
Big Dig. Big Dig is just a character from the Trial of the Golden Witch canon that recently had all his albums removed from the Bandcamp.
Who is that? Is it a
Big
cha
Dig was a
is it like
yeah, it was a character
a character
Trixie
that
had.
Trixie made?
Yeah. Uh
And all of the songs were removed from the Bandcamp?
yeah. The
Like, because of TOS or because of her?
I don't know. I haven't looked into that, but Big Dig appears on Ghosts of Midwinter Ballers, so he's still there in spirit. Um, Prig Twig. Um, Prig means like insufferable asshole, and twig. I think it's funny to call yourself a twig.
Are
um,
you as skinny as you were during the White Nerd Reviews arc?
I think I am. I had a fat
Then
arc.
yeah,
I
you are
had a
kind of a
fat
twig.
arc for like a week, and then I became like freakishly skinny again.
Why? Did you just stop eating?
I just cuz I just ate like 17 like plates of pizza rolls and like 4 bags of Cool Ranch Doritos every day, and then I ran out of all my Cool Ranch Doritos and pizza rolls, so I went back to my previous diet.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
If
Turning
only Riley ran out of pizza rolls and Cool Ranch Doritos, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Turning down for fuck. Pretty pretty bad. No such thing as luck, cuz there's no such thing as luck. It's a myth. This EP's
I
just getting
disagree.
started, so cover and duck, bitch. Uh,
Yeah, bitch. Cover
yeah.
and duck.
Um, I really, um, the real version of this, if it wasn't me, uh, if I wasn't too scared of making people mad, I don't know why. Um, but yeah, if I wasn't such a pussy, then the last word would be the N word. But
Yeah, don't
I was
please
very scared.
don't throw your career out the window like that.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Just 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 don't throw out your career, okay? I get it. I get it. There are funny non-racist contexts to use the N-word in, but like other people don't get it, okay?
Okay.
Just don't say it.
Yeah.
Like it is harmful. Just don't hurt people's feelings. Just be nice. Be a nice, good boy.
I'm trying my best to be a nice, good boy. Unless it's to Riley. Uh,
No,
then.
fuck that guy. Fucking Riley.
There should be a law that says you can't say the N word unless it's directed towards Riley.
Why would you call Riley the N-word?
I don't know.
He's the whitest person
He's
that
the
I've ever
whitest
known.
guy on planet Earth.
He's one of the whitest kids you know, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Truly shit-faced drunk core level wordplay.
No. Get it? Because there's this show called The
Yeah.
Whitest Kids You Know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't think you understand. There was a TV show that aired on
Yeah.
IFC or Fuse or one of those fucking channels called The Whitest Kids. It was about kids that are really white that you
I've
knew.
never heard of this show before. Tell me about this show. I've never heard about it before, Mrs. Demigloom.
You're a fan of Mumkey, so you
I know,
probably have heard about it.
I know about the Wise Kids. I've never watched it, but I know a lot about
Dude,
it.
it's fucking hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Like that's where like Mumkey gets his sense of humor, in my opinion. That's where it came from, is that show.
Mm. Um, then the next track, "Dead," was over your "Be Mine" beat.
Be Mine, that's right.
Mm-hmm. What's the origin of "Be Mine"?
Uh that was about another girl. Uh who's not my girlfriend. That that beat. What was that? When did I even make that shit? Um so like there's no like samples in the melody, right? Well, there kind of is and there kind of isn't. I didn't like sample anything for the melody, but what I did was I took like a short shot from an 80s R&B song by Alexander O'Neal. I don't remember which one it
Yeah.
was,
Alexander
but
O'Neal,
it was
Never
like
Leave Love Like This.
how do you know?
Because it's in the description.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. There's technically a sample, but I didn't really sample it because like it's not the same melody. It's just basically like the beginning of the song is just the da, like just like one note, and then I took it and made it like da da da. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh,
made my
okay.
own melody out of the one shot.
I presumed
So,
that was what the talking.
oh no, the talking. I don't remember what the fuck the talking was from. Some other Memphis rap song. Like what I do is I download a shit ton of like Memphis rap songs and I just like whip them out and sample them. Like I don't even like listen to all of them. That's just like my back in the day that was my style. Like I sampled like old like cassette tape rap songs and used them as the chorus for my beats cuz I was too pussy to rap. For
So
very good reason. My rapping was horrible back then and it still is.
Uh, I like the URL name a lot. I like Demi in Love 33.
Demi Love 33.
It's
Oh,
soundcloud.com/demigloom/Demi in Love 33.
that's really weird because my Valentine's Day mixtape was called Demi in Love. Or
Oh.
Shitty Valentine's Day tape, parentheses. And it had like a heart with the two threes at the end, you know, like the greater sign and the three. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
I don't know what. So that's probably why. I don't know why that it was. That's the URL for that song, because that wasn't on my Valentine's Day mixtape.
Huh.
That was once again about another female.
Oh wait, we're not supposed to be doing Dead right now. We're supposed to be doing Rain. Cause I did that. I wrote that before Dead.
Either way.
Well, we'll do
Rain.
Dead after. Cause I'm autistic and I need to do it in the order of which ones I wrote. Rain. So Demi sent me this beat called Rain Beat one day, and I was like, "This is the greatest thing ever. Let me rap over it." And she responded with $5 lol, and I was like, "Yes, I will pay anything for this beat." And I'm going to pay you
Mm-hmm.
next weekend? Next week? I'm pretty sure it's the sometime from the 10th to the 12th will be where will have the opportunity, and I will do it.
Listen, I ain't got no job. I ain't got shit to do. I'm broke as fuck, so I need money anytime I can.
Okay. I will.
Anytime I can squeeze $5 out of somebody, I will do it because I'm a corrupt capitalist, just fucking monopoly of a record producer.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Um, but yeah.
That beat I made basically like I was like, ooh, I haven't made a lo-fi beat in a long time. A lot of people don't know this, but like that like lo-fi beats are what some of the first beats that I ever made, like
Mm.
or at least tried to make. Like back in the day, I made like weird ass like techno beats on my mom's laptop and on my iPad. Like just like beats out of GarageBand loops and shit
That's
for
what
like
my friend the
a year.
Pikachu meme does. Subscribe to the Pikachu meme on YouTube for his incredible album. I was
GarageBand loops.
I was gonna rap over one of his beats, but I mean I'm actually very suspicious on whether or not he actually made the beats, because when you look
They're
on the
really good.
YouTube channel, there are copyright claims.
Oh, so this happens when you use like generic um like
Oh,
loops from
GarageBand
like
loops? Oh,
GarageBand and
okay,
shit.
okay, good.
It's like somebody else who uses the same loops will
Oh,
like
alright,
like
okay.
claim their own song. So like it'll detect it and think it's their song.
I'm sorry,
That's happened to
Jack.
me. That happened to me before. I made a completely original song. Well, I mean, about as original as you can get with GarageBand loops. I posted it on SoundCloud when I was like 11 or 12. No, I think I was maybe I was like 13. I don't know. I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. And like it was like this song cannot be uploaded because it contains someone else's song. And it's some other asshole who used the same fucking loop as me. And he had like 5 plays. And I was like, fuck you. I tried to like appeal and he like didn't reply to anything. He was like, nope, that's mine. Take it away. It's like, motherfucker, it's a GarageBand loop. So to this day, the original version of Thanatology by Davy and the Prince uh, will never be heard
No.
because it couldn't be uploaded to SoundCloud. I was so sad too. That was like my favorite beat that I ever made. It's lost media now because I don't have the iPad that I made it on. But
Wait,
anyways, I used to make
who's
lo-fi
Davy and
beats.
the Prince? I thought you were Demigloom.
Davy and the Prince is somebody that I used to know,
Okay.
somebody that I used to be. I
Whoa,
look back
whoa.
at that era with regret and cringe. I'm not Davy and the Prince on YouTube. I did not make that Minecraft Let's Play, and I did not make that Minecraft Alex toy review with my little brother Isaac. That didn't happen. It's not real. It's fake. Um. Anyways, I used
Yeah.
to make lo-fi beats. I used to make lo-fi beats, and
Okay.
I was like, hey, it would be funny if I made a lo-fi beat, like one of those like, like 24/7 live stream
Mhm.
lo-fi beats to study to type beats.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it'll be fun. And I took some like old ass like jazz song and just took a bunch of like I just cut out a bunch of little pieces of like pianos, just like a dun 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 and like a dun, you know what I mean? Just like a bunch of like little piano sounds and like arranged them in a way that I felt sounded good and put a shitty filter on it and added a drum loop and then or didn't add a drum. I like made drums, made a drum loop. When I say add a drum loop, it sounds like I just fucking looperman.com to that bitch, but I added my own drum loop and yeah, it's really lo-fi beats are the easiest beats to make. It take like 5 seconds.
What about my lo-fi beat? It's obviously the
Your
best
lo-fi
one.
beat?
Yeah. The one, my first FL Studio beat?
Oh, your first FL Studio beat. That one was where'd you get that melody from?
It's from it's a song called Heartburn Waltz by the guy
By
who
who?
made all the Charlie Brown. It's by Vince Guaraldi, I think is how you pronounce it.
You actually did a okay job. You just need to like work on like sampling things and getting them on beat and using like better drums.
Yeah, because I was using this literally just I was just doing beat by beat a tutorial, the Frank Jav C how to make a Nujabes beat tutorial.
Yeah.
And I was just doing everything from that, but I used a different drum loop and a different uh old Charlie Brown Christmas song. And I tried to and I kept being very confused about how to match up the BPM. Because I just kept using the top thing on auto detect, and I was like, why isn't it doing the same
Oh
thing
god.
on the auto
Uh,
detect?
the auto detect does not work,
I
like,
know.
at
I
all.
I have
I'll
learned
show you how to sample shit on
recently.
beat. I'll show you how to do it.
I tried to do it earlier today because I have a very specific idea for my Earth Ablaze album. And it's gonna start with She's Gone, which is the song I wrote today, and it's gonna be over like this like old smooth like jazz beat. And then the last like thing in the smooth jazz beat, because it just goes back to the smooth jazz song, I'm just gonna like loop that once in She's Gone and then loop that twice in the second song on the album. And then I'm gonna make like I was planning on making like a super hard trap beat out of that. Because I thought it would
I
be
see.
fun. But
I
I
could definitely
matched
help
up
you out with that.
I matched up the BPM, but the drums were like super slow whenever I matched it up to the BPM. So I was very sad. Anyways, back to the rain track. um I was walking over to Electric Fetus and I was like really emotional because I just had the discussion about the girl the previous night and I was just thinking about her like 24/7 and I was like, well, I should write a song about it and that rain beat would work perfectly for it. And I was listening to Mono no Aware, A Toast to You from the Emotional Anime Raps album. Uh, and that was a big inspiration. And then I just came up with this in like 30 minutes, and I was like, this is really good. I like this.
This
Um,
is by far my favorite song that you've made.
oh, thank you.
Just throwing it out there.
I'm sitting in my room, and it's raining outside. My body being lit up by the nice warm light of my computer, mixing a brand new track about feeling hopeless and sad. This is a direct transcription of what I was doing that night that we had that conversation. Uh,
Yeah? Sitting with the laptop glow.
yeah, with all the lights off, and it was like really dark outside. And I was like, this is like a transcendent experience. And I was wearing Kanye glasses. I have like light up Kanye glasses. And I was
Why?
wearing those because I thought I was like, yes, this is so awesome, and because like the Kanye glasses were like glowing onto like the table, and I could see like the reflection of the Kanye glasses, and I was like, yes. um,
Okay.
Mixing a brand new track about feeling hopeless and sad. I was. I was correcting the lyrics on Bandcamp, I just noticed, but I accidentally wrote mixing a brand new track about how feeling hopeless and sad. Um,
Damn.
When I feel some feeling I can't decipher, it happens every time that I sit beside you as you call me up on my little phone and I'm being illuminated by the laptop glow. This is still just the literally what was going on that night because I was like crying and like cuz I was like this is so depressing. I'm mixing a song about how my life is falling apart, shrouded in darkness. Drinking a fresh Snapple. Um, and I was like, and then she called me up, and I just immediately started like glowing. I was like, yes. Uh, my tears transformed to a delighted smile. I feel like this every time you're by, girl. I felt this way for a little while. I don't know why it took so long to tell you. The rhymes here are a little bit shaky, but it's not that noticeable. Too scared of the rejection, end of our friendship, to express my ever-present, undying affection. It took me a real long time to tell you, but I just want to say right now, I love you. This is my biggest problem with the song, is that the I love you, I wanted to be like, uh, in my ideal world, I would want that to be longer, but I don't know how that would work. And if it didn't sound like too long and it didn't like crash the entire flow.
Yeah.
Um,
You
but
could like record a version of the verse without saying I love you and then just like throw that in afterward. That's how I record a lot of my lyrics that like don't really fit together. I sort of just punch in.
uh, and then not just in a friendly way, although I know that's the thing that I always used to say. Very direct. You can say no if you want, and you can choose to stay. This is kind of a botched lyric because I took like 23 takes of this, and every time I would mess up halfway through. And on the final time, because the lyrics are supposed to be, you can choose not to stay. It was supposed to be, you can say no if you want, and you can choose not to stay. But I was like, you can say no if you want, and you can choose to stay. And I was like, whatever, it's fine. Just put it in. But I hope that you'll join me. Get out of the rain. That's another one. It's supposed to be get me out of the rain, and help me enjoy the rest of our shining days. That is a reference to our shining days. Is a like a Chinese movie about like band practice.
Band practice.
uh, it's not very good, but
So like
whatever.
K-On,
Like K-On,
but real life.
but real
It's like
life.
K-On in real life.
Yeah, K-On in real life. Um, and then, and together we can both hold our hands and gaze at the sun exploding with the earth ablaze, and we'll sink right into the Hentaiwave. Uh, the earth ablaze. Next album. Look forward to it. I'm gonna take a very long time with the earth ablaze because I have a very um I have a very established concept for the album. It's and I want it to be very good and better than anything else I've done before. I don't know why I'm so bad at explaining this. Uh, Basically, it's just a very high concept album, and it's gonna be like long. It's gonna be longer. It's gonna be. My plan is to have it be like 14 tracks.
Oh, Snapple.
Snapple.
Oh, Snapple.
What?
You should name the album Oh Snapple instead of The Earth Ablaze.
That's pretty good. I already made the cover though, and I love the cover, and the title matches it perfectly.
Damn.
Um,
Wait, I saw this cover, didn't I?
yeah, you did. I sent it to
Yeah,
you
that's
like
it's the one of that
an
anime
hour ago.
figure like
Yeah, it's the one of
burning.
the anime figure on fire.
Where'd you get that image?
It's from so there's a YouTube series called Waifu Destruction, where this guy's just completely murdering these waifu toys. And I used to be like a huge fan of it, and I was like, okay, so what could I use? Because I was originally I had an image of like the Earth on fire, and I was like, nah, that's not. Oh, that's like kind of dumb. And I was like, what if I do a picture of an anime girl on fire? It's perfect.
Just get a
Uh,
picture of a real girl on fire.
yeah. So yeah, that's Rain. Uh, and then Dead. We'll go back to Dead. I've barely survived. Don't know if I'm alive, and if I'm dead, I don't know if I want to be revived. This is like my favorite thing I've ever written. I love this so much. After I recorded it, before I recorded it too, for like 4 hours, I was just walking around the house going, I barely survived, don't know if I'm alive, and if I'm dead, I don't know if I wanna be revived. Just over and over again. And I love it. And that's like half the song.
It's
And
a pretty good rhyme.
the actual verse is like bad. So I'm very happy that it's like 70% of the track. I'm dead as a doornail, dead as a doorknob. I do like the don't know what's with doors and whores, but they want me to fuck off. I really like that one. Do I want to use the Spicer Dove? Do I even feel any more love? Uh, this was I had an image of like preparing for a date and being like, do I want to use Old Spice or Dove? And then being like, what does it matter? Do I even feel love anymore? Maybe it was all a dream. That's why I'm so annoyed. This is referring to the Hentaiwave track and being like, maybe me being happy was just entirely a dream and it never actually happened. Looks like I'm still
Damn.
that same lil sad boy. This is the worst bar on the album. I hate this bar. Reading it out loud is making me die. And then I've barely survived. Don't know if I'm alive, and if I'm dead, I don't know if I want to be revived. Um, and then I guess I'll speak on the album cover. This is my favorite thing I've ever done. I love this album cover so much. I went into I like took a picture of just like waves and then I googled like image glitcher.
Yeah.
And I found this website. I'm gonna try and find it quick. If I can't find it, then I'll photomosh.com.
Oh, I know photomosh.com.
And I used that to make the waves, and then I also put in Hentaiwave into like a pixel font, and I also put that into photomosh.com, and I thought it looked like the greatest thing ever. And then I just put
If
Shootface
you
Dropcore in the pixel font at the top.
if you ever want like a VHS, like an authentic like VHS glitch on a photo, hit me up because I actually like have a VCR and I do that
Oh,
shit. I don't know if you noticed like my all my like old on my like if you
yeah, I
scroll
know.
back on my
I
SoundCloud
thought
page, all
those
the old
were
ones
all
are
like
all like VHS.
I thought those were all like Photoshop filters. I didn't realize that those are
No,
actually.
those are all I actually used a real VCR. I literally like recorded
Mhm.
I literally would like take the image that I wanted for the cover, right?
Mhm.
Save it as like an MP4 on my phone, right? Or like turn it
Mhm.
into a video that's just like a slideshow of one image.
Yeah.
Post it on YouTube unlisted, okay? Play this,
Okay.
play the video on my PlayStation 3 on the YouTube app, and then plug
Whoa.
that because the PlayStation 3 is one of the only devices that both has an AV port that can plug into a VCR
Yeah.
and access to YouTube.
Oh.
So I could plug this device that has
Does
YouTube into
does
my
the Wii
VCR, so I
still
could
have
just upload.
does the Wii still have access to YouTube, or is that shut down?
I don't know. I have no idea actually. I don't know if the Xbox 360 had an AV cable. I don't think it did.
Mm. Um.
But yeah, that's how I get. If anybody's wondering, that's how I get my fucking VHS effect. Is I literally. Oh, and then after that, then I have it on a tape, and then I have to play the tape and record it
Oh my
on my.
god.
I bought a special like I bought like a like an AV capture card, just to do this.
Wow.
I originally made it to digitize like my home movies, like the videos of my family from like the '90s and shit that
Mm.
we have on VHS, so I could like put it on a DVD, and I use it for this sort of thing now.
Mhm.
Well, not really. I don't really use that anymore because like I don't really fuck with I don't really use the VHS aesthetic that much. It's not really like my vibe anymore.
Mm.
But that used to be like everything.
Yeah,
Have you
cause
have you heard my song "Fuck Cemetery"?
yes,
Do you remember what the cover art is?
yes. I that's
It took
my.
me a long time to get like that perfect glitch.
Oh, that. Wow. That's dedication. That's one of my favorite YouTube videos. I love that the opening skit from the YouTube finally fucked me.
YouTube finally fucked me.
Yeah, that's the
Oh yeah,
Trixie
yeah, yeah,
video.
yeah.
That's from.
I was like, what YouTube?" I'm like, I thought you were talking about the YouTube upload of my song, "Fuck Cemetery." I'm like, "What are you talking?"
No. Um, yeah, so that's Hentaiwave.
Yeah.